Presenting my lesson presentation for EDUC3005 Assignment 2. So the overall lesson overview, it's highlighting HSC Core 1, identifying priority health issues under the critical question of how we prioritise issues for Australians' health. How are priority issues for Australians' health identified? And the pedagogy style I took for this lesson is an inquiry-based learning, and in hopes to promote critical and creative thinking through a range of activities. So the first activity is using the provided infographic that I used in Assessment 1. Students are going to choose a priority health group, investigate their health status and any initiatives that are already in place to accommodate any of the chronic conditions within their health status. So for this particular activity, I would use teacher-centered learning at the start, purely because if we're going through the infographic as a class, we're able to I'm also able to question and make sure there's a proper understanding before moving on to the next activity. And this activity should roughly take 5 to 10 minutes max. So questionings could be things like, does everyone feel confident to move on? Does everyone have an understanding of this? Would you like me to explain this in a different way? Or is anyone confused? Or does anyone have actual questions for myself as well? Into the next activity is where they actually get to create their own health initiative. So the description is below there so that they can assist. They are to pick one prevented population group, also a chronic condition within their health, that population group's health status, as well as then create an initiative that's either preventative or an early intervention strategy. And this can be implemented at a local, state or federal level, whichever the students choose. For this one, they can also work in groups if they wish or by themselves. And this, I would use a lot of visualization and prompting. More prompting in later of the activity, but visualization and modelling at the start, just to really ensure the understanding of what they are being asked to do, as well as maybe start that creative flow for them. So with the prompting, that's when I would actually use for them to look into more critical thinking, as I can prompt them into, asking about different aspects that would surround the initiative or different perspectives within the population group, which ultimately would improve deeper knowledge and start to broaden their understandings of each as well. I'd also use questioning, and prompting also actually is really good tool for students who may need more assistance throughout the level. I can always prompt, but I don't want to do the work for them, and that's the kind of issue for that one. And lastly, my scaffolding for the overall lesson. I start with the orientation in the introduction, investigation, which is activity 1, planning and exploration, that's activity 2, and the conclusion and reflection is when they actually present their findings and present their initiative to the class. And the strategies I utilise: questioning, modelling, visualisation, prompting, active listening. That's for me as a teacher to, instead of provide knowledge, is listen to the knowledge that they have already in their prior knowledge. And of course have open discussions to see where they all sit. Thank you.